In the previous video, we showed how easy it is to modify the sample software to match the motor and inverter board using the Configuration File Generator, CFG. In this video, we will introduce a software tool that allows you to evaluate easily by programming the modified software to the inverter board microcontroller. First, program the sample software you have created to the microcontroller. Connect the E2 Lite emulator to the inverter board and use IDE such as CS Plus to program the software. When you have finished programming, remove the emulator from the inverter board. This completes the programming process. Next, open Renesas Motor Workbench RMW, a tool which is used for easy evaluation and debugging of motor drives, and select the RMT and map files from the ICS folder of the sample software under File Information. The RMT file is the environment setting file in RMW, and the map file is the file containing the address information of the variables. Next, select the COM port and make sure that the development environment information is displayed in Configuration. Click on Analyzer. In the control window, you can read and write the variables recorded in the microcontroller's internal RAM. The variables include those related to system management, as well as physical quantities such as speed and current. User button allows you to customize the sequence for reading and writing registered variables. The sequence can be executed by simply clicking the button. In the scope window, you can check the internal variables of the microcontroller as a waveform with an oscilloscope-like operation. In the window channel setting window, displayed by clicking Channel Setting, you can set the variables you want to display as waveforms. Click the Run button on the scope window. Set the command speed in the speed reference of the user button, and then click the Start-Stop button on the user button to start driving the motor. The waveform from the start to steady state is now displayed. Here, the estimated speed versus the command speed value, D-axis current, Q-axis current, U-phase current, and rotor phase error are displayed. Click the Stop button on the scope window. Change the trigger mode to auto. Set the scale to check the waveform in detail, and then start acquiring the waveform again to capture the steady state waveform. Press the Start-Stop button once more to stop the motor. Now change the parameters and check that the starting waveform of the motor changes. If you increase the value of the acceleration variable in the control window and drive the motor in the starting waveform acquisition state, the initial setting of the scope window, you will see from the displayed starting waveform that the acceleration has become larger than before. In this way, you can quickly evaluate the motor driving by rewriting the variables inside the microcontroller. Using the solution introduced in this video, it is possible to drive and evaluate motors quickly and easily, even when using the customer's own motors and inverter boards. For more information, please refer to the supplementary materials of this video and the Renesas website.